Welcome to a Monday night battle, ladies and gentlemen. Oh. Today we honor the animal appreciation for shelter animals. In our version of the Mexico City race, the internet issue is fixed, and we got some drivers ready to race. Here's on board with Dylan Hartman. And there's Lucas Martin with a ripped off fender. There's Lucas Martin, gonna be going down that hill, right off of pit road. There's Dylan Hartman. That's the 8 car of Mitchell Sundstrom. There's Grant McDonald in the 4. That's another Ajax 1 Chevrolet. There's Kyle Hain in an SV in a Shane Van Gisbergen car. Looking to come away with this one. But so far, his teammate is in second with a 209.99, and then William Robbins, a 209.71. And then we have a couple drivers here making their Cup Series debut tonight. We got Bartho. We got Humbert. We got Collins. And we got Lombard making their Cup Series debuts tonight. And there's the 85. That's Michael Shaw. That's not even Michael Shaw. Ignore me. Coming up the hill, there's the 22. That's Anthony Alex. And the whited out Monster Energy Camaro. And there's the 8 right behind. They gotta watch out for the debris here. There's debris scattered everywhere on this track right now. Make it a lot harder for these drivers going around the track. And there's Michael Shaw sitting at the bottom. There's Preston O'Brien. And there's Eric Lombard making his Cup Series debut tonight. First time here racing in the GFI Cup Series. Looking to dominate, that's for sure. Currently running third quickest. There's Mitchell Sundstrom with Kevin Collins behind. Oh, and there goes Liam Pavia. Kevin Collins just sent it to the inside of Mitchell Sundstrom. There's one must be sitting at the bottom there. That would be Mike Shaw. So Michael Shaw will be coming around that corner. And Michael Shaw gonna try to avoid that wall, but he does successfully. Well, so we have drivers making their team debut in tonight's race. I will be going over that in a minute. It's the other one that's there. Mitchell Sundstrom in that 20 spot to 26.92. People definitely to be taking it easy to start off here, and then progressively working their way faster once they get the feel for the track. And you better get ready to slow down here, because I was told this is the tricky corner. You can flip in that corner, actually, on second thought. And there's Michael Shaw. Continuing dominance by himself. And then it's going to come across the start-finish line. And he's going to get ready to enter turn 1, coming up about half a mile, not even, quarter mile, not even. So to turn 1 he goes. Now into turn 2. And he's going to get a little loose off the exit in 2, and he's going to save it. Nice! It gets really hard to save that race car sometimes. I just forgot that the other driver, Alright. So Michael Shaw in the 85. Ready to make some magic. So the people I was talking about that are making their new team debut. However, only one of them is here. Lucas Martin and Andy Ennis. They went from Lucas Andy Motorsports to Scooter Cat Racing. And they have a full roster. They're looking to go for a Cup Series championship. And the two teammates, not even teammates, they're just in a similar car. There's the 23 of Jacob Hoskins. He won Honor the Fall in 150 at Charlotte Motor Speedway. There's the 70 of Eric Lombard making his Cup Series debut tonight. There's the 17 of Lucas Chapman making his Aftershock Motorsports debut. And there's Nick Norris around, and he's gonna get hit by Kyle Purcell. Greg McDonald's going to get off track there for a second, but he'll be able to hold on to it. This is the pet-themed race, in case you're wondering on why the title is the title. And Eric Lombard is going to get a little loose back there, off corner exit. And Grant McDonald's going to miss his turning point. He's able to keep it going. There's Kyle Purcell, he's been putting down some practice laps all week. Kyle Purcell's been ready for this one, but Grant McDonald off track. Here's that 8 car. There's the 21 in the next car, with the 11 in the Interstate Batteries machine right behind. And he is going to perfect that corner, the 11. Oh my gosh, the 55 was in the air for a minute. But that's a hard impact on that passenger side door. William Robbins and Colton Causey involved. Both rookies. There's Lucas Martin. And then Davis Brown. There's Anthony Alex, followed by Ralph Gilbert. There's Brad Keaton, Dylan Hartman now, coming out of the pits. And Brad Keaton goes too slow into the corner. Dylan Hartman gives him a bump. And he's going to hold on to the race car. Both cars look fine. But now they're side by side. Not anymore. They were. There comes that Shane Van Gisbergen car of Kyle Lane in the 91. Dylan Hartman's going to brake too late. He can have smoke on those tires. But Brad Keaton does the same. Oh, boy! That was close. There's the 85 of Michael Shaw. And Sean Purcell will take it too wide. Oh! Ouch! Hard hit on that right front. There's Michael Shaw and Nick Norris. Oh my gosh, his brakes are on fire? What? His brakes? What? Brakes can be on fire now? Whoa, 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 whoa. Dude's brakes are on fire. What? This is the coolest iRacing update yet. What? Brakes can overheated brakes? Oh my gosh, that's a turn of events for things now. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna try to get an angle of someone's brakes overheating. I want to get a screenshot of that. That is insane. Dude's brakes were on fire. What? That is legitness. Oh my gosh. That's awesome. Come on, someone who has brakes on fire. Just appear. Dude, that is insane. They've never done that. I mean, there's Travis Griffin. I mean, this is gonna be a lot harder to check up for a wreck. Especially if you brake for too long. Like, this brakes ain't on fire. Dude, I might be the first person to notice that. That the next gen brakes catch on fire. Not really on fire, but they really mainly overheat. Oh my gosh! Ouch. That's gotta leave a mark. I'm too mesmerized by the brakes. Not every day that you see brakes on fire. See, the 40-inch brakes were on. Are overheating. What? Dude, this is so cool. I thought it was like, at first I thought it was a tire sign, but no. The brakes overheat. That is so cool. Dylan Hartman stopped on the track. And there's the Oh, I gotta get ready for these, dude. I need a screenshot for my own sanctuary. Okay? That's gonna change the complexion of braking. That's gotta come with that new tire model. It's gotta be a part of it. It's gotta play a role. I wonder if your brakes can catch on fire. There's Dylan Hartman in the 90 for raceepi.com. However, must not have a pet. There is no pet on that car that I noticed. Oh, Lucas Martin's gonna hit that inside wall. Ouch. Oh, door banging each other. Oh, Eric LeBombard and Sean Purcell having some beef. Oh, into the wall. Eric LeBombard. Ouch. Oh. I looked away, so I thought I had a chat for 2 seconds. Then I see Dominic Frappier kill the wall. This is getting interesting already. Oh, net code! Ouch. That one's gotta hurt for that 96. And there's Jacob Hoskins around. Minor damage to the car. There's Lucas Martin right behind Dominic Frappier. Oh, there's Nick Norris! Ouch. And he's just gonna give up and hit the wall. He just gave up. And there's Davis Brown in the 6th, and then Dylan Hartman right behind. Ooh, Dylan Hartman's got a little loose there for a second. You saw him wiggle the tires a little bit. So there's the 21 and 9. Somewhat side by side here. Oh, and nope, not anymore. Ouch! Ooh, and he's gonna get the tail end of it too. Ouch. Oh, I don't even want to know what just happened. Oh. Well, oh. Oh, oh. Oh, oh! Well, Eric LeBombard giving him the tail. So now behind the arch nemesis from a different league, Eric LeBombard behind Sean Purcell. So this ought to play out really well. And it will. Side by side now, where they were. Bad corner from Kyle Purcell. Look at those brakes. Eric looking to give him the bump. Eric LeBombard gonna try everything. Let's get around his arch nemesis, Kyle Purcell. Yep, there he goes. Eric LeBombard past that arch nemesis of his, and it's not gonna happen for long. Eric LeBombard in the grass. There's Michael Nelson. Right behind his teammates, Kyle Hayne. And that ain't gonna last long. He is not used to this, as you can tell. It's not a GT3 car that all of them are used to. Oh my god! That actually scared the crap out of me. So Kyle Brusell will be the first to leave the pits. And then there's Kyle Payne. There's Michael Nelson. Oh, and there's Brad Keaton. So this is this is the GFI series. This is our version of the Mexico race. So that's why this is Road America and not Mexico, because one Irish doesn't have Mexico. Still mesmerized by the brakes. Michael Nelson. I don't know. Oh boy. I don't know how long he's gonna stay in the Cup Series, or this is just a temporary one race thing that he's doing, because it's a road race, and GT3 hasn't started, and it won't start until Thursday. And there's Travis Griffin in the 48. Going to a slide. No one has set a lap yet. But to be fair, it takes like 4 minutes to set a lap. Because you got to go around the track once. Then that takes about 2 minutes. So then you got to come across it again. That's another 2 minutes. That's about 4 minutes 20 seconds. There's Kyle Purcell, the man who's been practicing all week, preparing. Must have gotten off track because that lap must not have counted. Ralph Gilbert coming across the line. Unless Kyle just started his first lap. That's probably what happened there. Yeah. 90% of these guys have started their first lap. Or starting their first lap. So Gilbert. There's Purcell. Absolute ripping. And comes to rest at the bottom there. And there's Cohen Haas. Technically making his Cup Series debut for the second time, but his first time on a broadcast. Ralph Gilbert. Maintaining good pace in the corner. That's Michael Nelson and the 15 Eagles. Oh, Lucas Martin. Gotta hold on to it. What a drift. So Lucas Martin will successfully make it to the corner. And Kyle Purcell will set the first lap with a 2:10.30. Michael Nelson will top that by 8 1,000ths. There's Nick Norris. There's Preston O'Brien. Oh, there's Quinn Hightower, the man on controller. Does an amazing job in this league. And road courses must not be a couple of these guys' cup of tea. And Brad Keaton's going to lose control again. This last lap is not going to count. And there's Warboy just narrowly avoiding the wall. Still trying to hold on to the car. He still got the debris on the tires, which makes it a lot slicker for him. So Keaton going to slow down here for this corner. Gonna take it nice and slow. There's Lucas Martin, the new racer for Scuba Cat Racing. There's Dominic Frappier. William Robbins coming in with a 209.5. And there's the 17 of Lucas Chapman. And Keaton gonna go off the track again. There's Lucas Chapman. So 13 drivers so far have put a lap down, and Brad Keaton is going to hit the wall. He might have just scraped it. Which I don't even think he did. Not a zilch for damage. But here comes Eric Lombard with a 209.42. Could he set his pole in his Cup Series debut? We are getting closer and closer to the playoffs as we speak. There's Mitchell Sundstrom. Oh, Jacob Hoskins around. Hoskins has not yet put a lap down. And someone must have spun out down there. There's Kyle Hayne, a legendary road course racer. Let's see what he can do. There's Liam Pavia, who just set his first lap with a 2:32.9. Kyle Hayne. There's Barto. And there's Liam Pavia. He was around at the checkered flag in qualifying. I didn't see a time from Kyle. Must have been a little late. Ooh, a beautiful safety car. Or the pace car, as some call it. But that's definitely a beautiful safety car. Called safety car on road courses, pace car and all. There's the 36 of Kevin Collins. There's Lombard. Starting on that outside. I'm sorry, the inside. It's reversed on road courses. I forgot. Next week is Poke. Oh no. So be tuned for that. But a good field of 31 drivers. Some of these guys try to get a time down, just a little late to it. Now we wait on everybody to grid. And everyone that must be gridded, or some people are starting from the pits. But we are underway, and we're pacing. Lombard lead. 25 laps here at Road America. 121-ish miles. Get ready for some legendary road course racing. The pace car will pull off this time. Then we'll get ready to go racing. And boogity 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 boys, let's go road course racing! So 25 laps to go here at Road America. Lombard is gonna lead us into turn 1. Making the Cup Series debut. Everyone seems like they made it nice and careful into turn 1. Everyone going to be careful and cautious so far. Oh, and Brad Keane around. He will hold on to it. That is okay. You can still pass plenty of people. Let's ride on board with an Ajax car. A lot of debris. And Ralph Gilbert's gonna overshoot it. So there's William Robbins in the top 3. There's Eric Lombard in the 70. So the 70 of LeBombard, leg spike. LeBombard is going to hold on to everything he's got. Hold off Kyle Purcell, but he's going to miss the corner! Eric LeBombard over contemplates the corner. And no way, Jose. So that'll make Kyle Purcell our new leader. Sad, sad news for Eric LeBombard making the Cup Series debut. Very unfortunate for LeBombard. Sent him all the way back to the 8th position. And there's William Robbins. Gonna try to catch Kyle Purcell. Kyle Purcell gonna be taking it nice and easy around the track. Does not have to worry about what's behind him. At least yet. You can just hear him blip the throttle. It's gonna throw some debris Robbins' way. The 28. He's gotta have a lot of confidence here if he wants to get around the guy that's been set it up practicing all gosh darn week. And he's gonna overshoot the corner! And that makes William Robbins your new leader! Now the two teammates battling side by side. William Robbins able to make the pass for the lead. The question is, he's got to hold on to it for 24 laps to not let Kyle Purcell by. Kyle Purcell is definitely one of the faster drivers tonight in this field. Oh, Davis Brown's around. And he's going to be able to hold on to the car. But now he has to worry about other people behind him. I saw Sean Purcell lose it. There's a couple of other drivers coming up. There's the 18. Lucas Martin going to be on that outside. Still going to be on that outside. Those guys are neck and neck. Lucas Martin and LeBombard. That's some tight race between the two. William Robbins pulling away so far. There's Preston O'Brien's on board. Getting ready to enter another corner. Oh, no! Oh, his brakes are overheating. That's not a good sign for O'Brien. Lit up brakes. Not a good sign. Golly, those brakes. Absolutely lit up. Preston O'Brien in the Oakley 18 has to worry about Kyle Hayne on the outside, or Fake Kyle as his teammates call him. Hayne is a road course master. He's just going to take it on the inside there. Now it's two teammates, Hayne and Martin. Lucas Martin, Kyle Hayne, two teammates for Scuba Cat Racing. Those left side brakes are heating up a little bit. Let's ride in car. This is Preston O'Brien's in car. I didn't even see what happened. We have our chopper, the GFI Cup Series chopper, is kind of following behind. Nothing too crazy. O'Brien's brakes are overheating as you saw that red ring behind the tire. Those brakes are lit up. Look at that. Brakes are just cooking. And there's O'Brien. Slowing down. Doing a good job with that. There's Lucas Martin, the new SCR driver. We talked about him in practice earlier. And he's got that. So the story about Lucas Martin, the cat that's on the hood, sadly passed away a couple months ago. The cat wasn't really his, but it was his mom, but technically his. So yada yada, so emotional. But he's dedicating this race to that kitty cat. And may that kitty rest in peace. Best thing to think about is she's in a better place, so. There's his teammate right behind him, Kyle Hayne. Kyle Hayne's just gonna go on the outside. And we got teammates all together. We got Hayne, Purcell, and Martin all lined up here. Oh, there's the 60, the new driver. Oh, Lucas Martin is going to miss the breaking point. He's going to miss the corner. But Grant Denny, it was the 60 that was stopped at the bottom of the track there. Another rookie making the Cup Series debut. Dick Norris going to be on that tail. There's Jacob Hoskins. To the inside. Norris is going to take the outside here. No, he's not. He's going to move to the inside. He was hoping Jacob Hoskins going to over driving that corner. Here goes Norris to the inside. Now to the outside. Makes the pass successfully. There's Warboy and Davis Brown. There's William Robbins walking away with the field. Let's crank it up. It's going to be weak, but let's crank it up. Told you it was going to be a very weak one because it's a road course and cameras are forever apart. But it's enough to get the job done. But that was a good look on our leader. His brakes lighten up. There's Sean Purcell. And the Trevor Project car. Side by side. Or at least they were side by side. They are. Roughing each other up. Oh, there's the 36. That's Kevin Collins, the rookie. The 4 is also around. That's going to add some debris to the track. You see it's kind of scattered in there. The 9 of Ralph Gilbert. These brakes are insane. I'm actually obsessed with this new update that iRacing had dropped for us. Man. Oh, the 67! That's James Scholl. Another rookie that we recruited this past offseason for Season 6. Season 6 includes Trucks Road SKs, which will be broadcasted by Alex Johnson on Thursdays, and the new Gen 4 cars on Friday, starting tomorrow. Truck Set Auto Club. There's the 57. Lucas Martin going to try to catch Nick Norris. Lucas Martin kind of stressing a little bit, just by the looks of it. So this is on board with Lucas Martin. We have a camera on a helmet. Let's take a look and see what he does. Well, that's the interior of Lucas Martin with his helmet on board. '57's brakes are heating up, though, I will say. So the 4, that's Grant McDonald. There's Jacob Hoskins and Bartow running behind, right in front of you, behind each other. So Kyle Purcell will be pitting in, or he is pitting. Probably for fuel and tires. Maybe just fuel. That's right on board here. Now there's another pack behind those guys. And you can see someone that just overdrove the corner there. Not good. Let's go check up on the race leader, William Robbins. Believe it or not, we're only 9 laps into this one. William Robbins running quite hard. But he's out to nearly a 5-second lead. He's pulling Shane Van Gisbergen over here. That's awesome. If you can barely see him back there, this is what he would basically be seeing out of the rear view mirror. Barely anything. He is deemed that confident in the abilities here today. The Robbins family will definitely be pleased about it. There's the 36. Catching up to Kyle Hayne. 4/10 away from each other. Kyle Hayne got a little loose there. I'm not a little boy. Get out of here. I'm just kidding. Please stay. Alex, I want you to pay attention to the tires. And let me know. Like, I think it's cool what they did. You're at my home, Road America. Yeah, and you're not here to win, so. William Robbins is like, it's not. It's not even a setup. They're on a Watkins Glen setup. Just modified a little bit. It's 25 laps and we're only 10 in. Not even 10, because about to be 10. Because they just pitted. Yeah. William Robbins crossed the line. He had a 5-second lead, believe it or not. A rookie. It's definitely the longer road courses. No, I'm not saying that. It's just, this is just a tough track. By the way, someone took your number. You don't have the number 60 anymore when you come back, if he's still here.
You never know. But someone has your number 60. It is fun in GT3. I know that. I've seen people do it in GT3. And Travis Griffin's going to be around. He's going to... That's not how that works. You can't pay for a number. You select an open number. That's how that works everywhere. Except in NASCAR. So the two teammates, the 15 and the 91, are running close to each other here. He's blinking though. So that could be slowing him down a little bit. Not really. I guess it doesn't really make a difference. I highly doubt he said that. Because then you would have paid him to get back in the league. Which you haven't done. I don't think he would just strip someone's number because someone else wants to pay for it. That's not how that works. I haven't seen any brakes overheating yet, but there goes the 15. Overdrives the corner. And there's the 11. The rookie. In a troubled spot. Alex, it's the Toyota. It's just the Toyotas. The Toyotas have done it all race. This is not a good race to be a Toyota, but it's a good race to be a Chevy because our current race leader, William Robbins, is in a Chevy. I highly doubt that. I highly doubt he's going to let you pay for a number. I'll even ask him. I will screenshot the whole convo and see what he says. I highly doubt he's going to let you pay for a number. That's kind of stupid. In my opinion, at least. Exactly, because you're wrong. Yeah, but it affects someone else, though. That's what I'm trying to get at. It affects someone else. Because what if there's no other number? Say our done off limits number has been taken. We can't just take someone's number away because someone paid for it. That's not how that works, Alex. That's really not how that works. Welcome in, Robbins family. He is dominating right now. Let's go check up on the man, the myth, the legend. Chilling out here, number 1. Pitted 2 laps ago, and he's back out on the track, absolute shredding. Eric LeBombard making the Cup Series debut. Here comes LeBombard. He's losing the momentum he just had. Which he probably won't, because say every other number is full. But we can't just do that. And maybe we can add a triple-digit number. Maybe you can go as a triple-digit number. I don't know. But you can do no, you can't. You could do 600. That would work. William Robbins brakes overheating, though you saw that red ring behind the tire. Applying too much brake. There it is again. You can see it fading away. But right on the tail of William Robbins is Eric Lombard, the rookie. That Robbins guy is in fact shredding. I'll still screenshot this, and because I don't believe one bit that that's how he's gonna let that work. Yes, Collins is definitely climbing up slowly but surely, but slow and steady wins the race. He has a long way to catch first and second though. Robbins has been absolutely cooking lately, I will admit. You would be able to see so if the stream hasn't been crashing, but I haven't fixed. I got the Ethernet cable that I've been asking for. We'll see about that, Alex. That's the battle box here. Getting so close behind. See if William Robbins cracks under the pressure here. We'll find out in a couple of laps here. Just making some progress slowly but surely there. Eric Lombard, William Robbins. Yeah, I typically stream, or I aim. I don't crash. I have Ethernet now, Alex. I haven't crashed a single bit ever since I got that cord. That means no more Discord problems. Yeah, I typically stream at 7 p.m. Central, so 8 p.m. Eastern. Typically when I start it, because you get that practice, and you get that qualifying, and then you get the race. Robbins gonna pick the pass for the lead once again. Those brakes are lit up. Lombard on that booty of that 28 machine. I'm happy about that though. I really am happy about it. That means I shouldn't static anymore. The only thing is though, is if my mom tampers with the internet at all, I lose the connection. Because it happened earlier and I was playing BeamNG. But we don't talk about BeamNG because it's GFI. I think Eric Lombard is looking to go for a bump and run here. Going for the old Earnhardt move. These two leaders absolutely slaughtering this field. Two of the fastest. One started outside pole, one started inside pole. And the one that started outside pole... Ouch. You're banned. You're totally banned. I'm totally banning you, buddy. Totally. Definitely not going to keep you in here. Totally. Lombard on the rear end of that 28. Man, if this was Formula 1, whew, this would not be good because the debris that's coming off Eric's car would stick to... Stop. Eric, god dang it. The rubber, or whatever you see coming off from Williams' car, will go on the tires of Lombard. I won't make you mod unless Cliff says I'm able to. I only have him mod because he technically runs the account, and we use it for the best. If you talk to Cliff, send me the screenshot in DMs, and I can look at my phone, but I can't open up on my PC. Just ask him if you could get the mod, and
getting shot at center speed. And it makes him up.
It's only fair, because I just don't want anything to be messed up here. And I don't want to get in trouble for doing something I can't do, so. Bombard trying his hardest to get around that 28 machine. Now lap traffic in the way for Bombard. Or there was. Oh, what a swerve! Has to go completely off track. 3 wide up the hill. Now they're side by side. Bombard and Robbins side by side. They were side by side. Now they're behind each other. Have to deal with lap traffic. Bombard had to do something to get around that lap car. That was wicked. 10 to go here at probably one of the longest tracks / road courses that we have here in the Cup Series. At least you texted the group chat, Alex. That's actually way easier. So Bombard getting momentum. Here he comes. Robbins cannot crack under pressure. Yeah, but they don't have the New Mexico track in iRacing, so we can't race it. We had to improvise a little bit. Yeah, it's easy. And it's also easy because I can just, I have 3 notifications. I see it at the taskbar on my second monitor. And if I see it go to 4, I just check my phone. Unless it doesn't show up for me, but. The 2 leaders battling it out heavy. Extreme momentum. By Eric Bombard. Oh, he's going to give him a little bump. He's there. Try to do a little fancy Dale Earnhardt stuff. Unsuccessful. Bombard, who was going to shoot for the inside. That left front brake is heating up a little bit. There's no Toyotas up front. The closest Toyota to the leaders is 11 seconds back. These 2 leaders are Chevys. There's no shot that a Toyota's going to win unless these 2 wreck it big. That'll be the only possible way a Toyota will win this race. I will say, though, these Chevys like to dominate at road courses. Oh! Oh! Oh my god, these guys are racing hard! William Robbins just lost it a little bit. Eric Bombard, the new leader! William Robbins got to try to get that back. He's gonna have to outsmart Bombard within these last 9 laps. These guys are in starting positions. Robbins is fading. He's fading. He's fading fast. At least he was. He still kind of is. He is fading. Oh no. Bombard pulling away. Robbins either burnt the tires up too much, or he did that intentionally to let Lombard just pull away. It did get real. I mean, he went from the lead to nearly 2 seconds back in a corner, basically. Well, I mean, you gotta have the hyped the hyped commentary, or else it's boring. Just like the Fox broadcast. Anyways. William Robbins definitely has some tire issues. This is the dashboard of that William Robbins number 28. Made up some time there, but he's got to keep up that momentum. You can see his driver inputs. I didn't spit on you, I couldn't speak English. William Robbins gonna have to hope and pray that Lombard spins out. But however, Robbins is gaining some time back. This Grant McDonald gonna be pitting in, along with the 88 of Nicholas Warboy. English is the language everybody speaks. In the USA, at least. So there's Lombard. Back up front. 7 to go. This is what's out back. Robbins having a hard time keeping pace with that 70. Kyle Purcell came up with it. 121-ish, because it is roughly 121 miles, but I still think that's too long, because this road course is so long. So Robbins gaining some time back, or at least he was. Which he is. For just a little bit. And it's I can't speak. Oh my gosh! It's presented by Fruit Snacks the Cat. I would look, but I don't want to. Actually. I can't see. Maybe we do this. Nope. I'm just gonna cheat the system right quick. Hold on. 4 miles on the dot. Wow. That's a while. I do need the English update. It's... We just had the iRacing update, now I need the English update. Cliff, look at the tires. Like, you can wait until someone brakes hard. Just wait. You'll notice something. The tires. It's like the... I'll give you a hint. You want to look at the brakes specifically. On certain parts. Maybe up here you'll see it. But the brakes, this brake update, kind of cool. Hey, boom! It's red! Boom! Your brakes overheat now. I noticed that in practice, and I was like, hype. And then you can see it just like change color. It's being used less. Yeah.
I did it.
I had no idea this was 4 miles, this road course, and it was going to be 25 laps, because,
Oh, doggy. It's taking a little bit.
nuh-uh. I pinky promise you they've never done that. After my experience of staring at these tires, because I don't know why, I've never seen them do that. By the way, Cliff, Alex has a question for you. Alex, shoot your question. Lombard ahead by 16 seconds. I've never seen it. Ever. Never seen it. So Lombard out front by 16 seconds. However, Lombard, I believe, needs to pit one more time. So Lombard hasn't pitted at all. He is on. Hasn't pitted. That's impressive. Like, you can see these other guys' pit stops there, and they're they're not bad. I know, I'm actually shocked. Oh, Lombard just pitted. Here's a chance for Kevin Collins in his first career race. Take the lead. 5 to go. Oh, Collins is pitting too. Interesting. It's not how you spell especially. Alex, are you going to ask your question to Cliff or what? While he's here.
This may be your only chance. You can ask the question you have been kind of longing to ask. Not really longing. It's been like, I don't know, what, 11 laps? Something like that. So Robin's making up some time on Eric Lombard. Now, the thing about Lombard, he could, I think he might. Because Lombard has to get used to the fresher tires. Because they're nowhere close to being warmed up yet. He had to have just taken tires. Maybe he took fuel. I don't know. Oh, the Indian War Boy! There he goes! Cliff, that's your question to answer. I told him I'm not going to do it because that's a Cliff question because he runs this channel. And I'm not going to do something that I don't know if I can do without getting in trouble. So that's that question. And I didn't want to do it just in case because I ain't trying to make a mistake again. Maybe Lombard took gas and tires. Okay, I'll make it model. Wait. I'm just doing standard moderator. But if you'd say something now, Alex, you'll have moderator. So there you go. This is iSim Races League. It's got a lot of people. So GFI stands for Go Fast Inside. iSim Race, which you can see him in the chat. He runs the league. We race Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday throughout different series. Oh, there goes William Robbins. Oh, well, William Robbins is out of the race. That's not good. Cliff, if you want to go into like the details of everything, because I kind of got to lock in here on these last 4 laps, or Alex can, because Alex been here for a little while. Lombard out front by 8 seconds. Cliff couldn't race today. He's got family over, so he's not been able to race all week. So kind of us badmins gotta carry the week. I gotta spend some money that I'm trying to save up for a Logitech shifter on Auto Club. So I actually talked to my mom and I was like, dude, do you think we go half and half on a Logitech shifter? So it'd be kind of nice to get one. So, but back to what I'm doing. Who is that? I can't see. Oh, 22. Hey, that's Anthony Alex. Finally going a lap down. Oh, I don't have my control panel on. Listen on board. The bombard. Let's hear that throttle. The Logitech shifter. If so, there has to be a fix for it somewhere on the internet. Yeah, that's kind of what we do. And it gives like these lower. It gives like sometimes it gives like these smaller I ratings, like the 1Ks, like the low 1Ks, a better shot at like understanding competitive racing without being competitive, really, or being like too aggressive and stuff like that. That's kind of what that is. Can't program neutral and reverse. What? Oh yeah, 100%. And I've been in GFI for almost a year. So that's awesome. I think I'm like... I think I've... I'd have to do a little bit of research, but I think I'm like the oldest in the Discord right now. Other than Cliff, but... I'd have to fact check that. Because Phil might have joined before me. I don't know. But I think I'm the oldest in the... Yeah, it is fun. It is, like, really fun. Some people are competitive, some people are here just to have fun. Like Cohen Haas. Most of us are here to have fun, but some of us are like to be competitive, like the Purcells and the guys that are on like the way high I rate, like the 3Ks and 2Ks. They like to get a little aggressive about it. And I think I saw Dalton season 3, maybe season 4. Because I started season 2. So I'm old. Especially at the short tracks. It gets wild at the short tracks. I would have to look though, because I've been in GFI for what feels like for a century. Literally. 2 to go, Lombard. Yeah, our week 13 is kind of just like our recruitment and fun races. That's what we do on the week 13. And the winner for winning the Cup Series gets a custom GFI Cup Series win. Or, not win. God dang it. Ring and a t-shirt. And then all the other series just get t-shirts if you win championship. So that's cool. So Lombard looks like he's losing some time on Robbins. It's a little debatable, but Lombard has lap traffic in the way, which could slow him down, but Barto is just going to move aside for Lombard, which is a good thing to do. Congrats, congrats. Round of applause, round of applause.
The Bombard just cooking these guys right now. His first career race in the cup in his Cup Series debut. The rookie. He could be. I don't know. Yeah, that's the goal too. I'm gonna spend the money I'm trying to get on a shifter for whatever. Logitech shifter. So I'm sure I'll be able to find a fix for it. And I can also use it on other games too. That's kind of fun. Just fake your death, and then he's on his own P2R2 or P2RD, something like that. He's all by himself right now. He has no one yet. But the white flag lap, Bombard pulling away. Yeah, he has family, so it's... You're bored? Watch this. I don't think Robbins is on a team. Yeah. Yeah, because we made Badmans. Because Badmans, I kind of like the name of the Badmans, and I kind of like racing with all the admins and just a team. So I was like, here's the pitch. Do you want Alt F4 Motorsports and rebranded, or do you just want to leave and find another team? He's like, I'll rebrand it. I was like, okie dokie. Because I was gonna end up getting Lucas Chapman if Aftershock didn't want him, or didn't take him. He wasn't even 100% on Aftershock either. So Bombard in the curve. I think this is the most chatters I've had at once on the YouTube. That's why I'm like talking so dang much. Like not even talking about the broadcast. I'm really just talking to the chat here. Probably, Phil. If I had to take a guess. So Bombard's got about 1.5 miles left. Maybe 2. At most. I just realized that's thunderstorming outside. Oh, 100%. Because then they can all compete. Oh, no, they're right. Here he comes. Let's check her flag is out. And Eric Bombard in his Cup Series debut will take home the win. The checkered flag. I'm the next face shamer. Get out. Get out. I don't play Rocket League as much as I used to. I don't play Fortnite as much as I used to. So Bombard, you're a winner. And the GFI Shelter Animal Appreciation 150. I don't have a way to communicate to have the top 3 in the broadcast waiting. Yeah, it was, they were battling it out for a while. Yeah, your wife's not that cool, Cliff. Oh, shoot! Why does it say that? Oh my gosh, that's right, everything got reset. Okay, so things got reset, so ignore me. Just changing it. Things got reset, and that was... yeah, whatever. There we go. It's changed. It's 121-ish. Ignore that error. Uh-huh. 10 cars on the lead lap. So that's awesome.
Most of these guys went laps down because they either got spun or they just pitted and had some damage. That's really kind of most of them were lapped down. Oh yeah, that's awesome. Let's check out this insane burnout. Let's see. Let's see if he does a shit SVJ style burnout. I'm gonna try. I don't have a way to communicate to them because Cliff isn't here, but. Cliff or Phil, if one of you guys could do me a favor, just add top three. Bombard, William Robbins, and Kevin Collins. Yeah, if you tag them in Discord, tell them in driver interviews, like winter interviews, I can do it. Yeah, I just haven't lately though because of the stream crashing, but I can do it now. I just don't have a way to communicate to them because I don't. Uh, where is it? Spectators channel. I can't change. Actually, I can. Yeah, they do. I'll tag them. I'll tag them in race chat. Alright. Yeah, I just tagged them in race chat. I got it. What the heck is Kyle Hain doing? Uh-oh, that's cool. Bombard isn't in there again. Hey, Matt, I see him. Uh-oh. Dude, I hate how all my stuff got moved around. You know?
Hello.
Hello, I gotta get the other one. They moved all my stuff around. Now we gotta wait on Robbins. Eric, just to let you know, you'll be asked on the podcast. DM sometime. Just to let you know. I hope Robbins joins. He's too busy doing a burnout. Oh my gosh.
My engine's done.
Yeah, I saw you blew it up. I saw that. I wish I had a way to communicate my racing, because I'm just spectator fan. I can't, because I went to spectate, because I don't really need to talk to them in any way. But I guess I should have, because Cliff's not here. Hey, Eric, can you do me a favor and tell over radio to tell William to join the waiting room for the interview?
And do what? Tell him to join the waiting room?
Yeah, please. He just blew up anyways. Maybe he'll look at Discord now. Ah, there he is. Okay. Alright, we got all the top three. So that's awesome. Alrighty, we'll start with Kevin Collins' top three. How's it feel getting a top 3 in the first career race of your uh, GFI career?
It feels good. I wasn't expecting to get P3, but after I qualified P5, I knew I could do something.
Yeah, I mean, tricky track. What was the strategy that you had?
Just drive super smooth. Don't really try and be aggressive and fight people. And if I did come up behind someone, just be in their mirror and make them scared.
I see. Yeah, top 3 definitely feels good, especially in your first career cup race. That's spectacular to have.
Yeah.
Uh, tires. How bad were the tires throughout halfway?
The first stint was I was definitely feeling them towards the end, but second, I was pretty much fine after that.
Yeah, I
The
noticed.
tires weren't that bad.
Yeah, I noticed you pit when Eric pitted. I don't know if that was to possibly catch him or what you did that for, unless it was just fuel
I was just low on
tires.
fuel.
Yeah, I kind of figured. Yeah, I had no idea how much fuel everyone had, but definitely a fun one. William, top 2. You had the lead there for a very, very, very long time. And then you guys had that battle on lap 11, and it kind of just went haywire from there.
Yeah, man. Man. First of all, man, shout out to Eric, man. Good win. It was really fun racing with him there. We had some good, couple times where he tried to overtake, and I just played defense, and I got to give him props for being, respectful there. He raced it clean. Even with me defending and blocking. So yeah, it's fun race, man. I thought maybe with the 2 tires on the last stop, we were gonna have a little bit better grip and reel him in. We might have had the pace, but man, I just made a couple mistakes. I got myself off track a couple times there in the that last stint. Was able to gather it up quick, but just it kept me back about 7 seconds on him.
Yeah, I noticed that. I don't know. I had no idea what these turns are and how many turns there are. Cause this track's so confusing. I know I heard the turns are so confusing on this track. So I don't know what turn it was, but I saw you like miss your braking point, just like hit the sand or whatever.
Yeah, it was that last corner coming around before you hit that long uphill straight for the start finish. I came up and I was gonna lap somebody there, and I just missed my break point. I think I was getting a little greedy. I was trying to make pace there, and was trying to figure out if I was going to go left or right of him, and I just blew my brake zone, and just got it off track a little bit, and cost me some time, and then I turned around and did it again. I think another lap or two later.
Interesting. Well, I know it was probably a fun race. So what was your strategy as we progressed?
Man, the strategy coming in, it's kind of that same thing I always preach is patience and waiting it out. But I wasn't as patient as I needed to be at certain points and overdrove the car a little. Um, I'm happy with a P2. A P2 at a road course is always it's a good finish. Again, shout out to Eric there, man. That's a really good run out of him. But yeah, overall it was a good race. Think if I could do a couple things over again, I would. But hey, we'll take P2 and move on.
All right, well, congratulations on that, Eric. First career Cups race win. How's it feel?
Uh, just I guess awesome. I mean, I qualified on pole. I felt really fast, and then lap one, I completely missed the corner towards the end of the lap. Sent me, I think, about 12 seconds back from the leaders, down in eighth. And I was just, lucky enough to not go off track majorly at all since that point. And you know, I got up to William. We raced really clean. Uh, he was defending, but he was really respectful with us. A shout out to him. And yeah.
Yeah, I noticed you had 19 laps without pitting. Did that take a lot of dedication to do, or were you just like knew I could do this if I just save?
I did pit. I did not go 19 laps without pitting. Actually, I did pit. I think right after William pit, I was just
Oh,
playing reactionary defending right there with the pit stops, and I got lucky that the no tire stop worked out at the end.
oh, my overlay lied to me. It said you hit it at pit for 19 laps, and then you finally pit it. What the heck?
Yeah, it was only about 11 laps on a run, so where I had to take some big saving.
Yeah, I noticed. Did you take 4 tires or 2 tires on that pit stop? That last pit stop that you had?
Took none. That's why I gained a lot of time at William. I was debating that whole run whether or not to take 4 or 2, but I was still setting only about 7/10 off my PB at the end, so I just called 0.
Interesting. I know. I was like, dang, that pit stop's fast. If he took 4 tires, I mean, he's gonna have to get used to those tires. Like that might give William a chance to catch up, but it did not. He just had a lot of grip on those tires, I guess. What do you say is your biggest challenge on this road course specifically?
Uh, Probably just figuring out how to consistently get the braking markers down. I struggled in practice, and then my first qualifying lap I spun it in the hard braking zone, but I was able to figure it out for the majority of the race.
I see. Yeah, I know I don't dare try road courses. I'm speaking from experience, but I mean, Coda, I had bad Coda experience. This was before I became the broadcaster. But all I know is first career cup race, and it's your first win. You're making your cup series debut. You should be locked into the playoffs, so I bet that feels great for you.
Yeah, definitely.
That gives you an opportunity to have a chance at getting a championship ring and a shirt. So, congrats on that.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully. I don't know because I just joined, I don't know if I will make the minimum starts, but if I do, then that'd be great.
Well, I'll have to maybe. I don't know if they'll do something, but maybe they will. I don't know. But do you have anything else you'd like to say, sir?
Uh, I really just want to thank William for racing me clean, and shout out to him.
Alrighty. Well, I'm gonna deafen up real quick so I can finish this off. Thanks, guys. So that is the ending of our wonderful 4-mile racetrack, 25 laps, 120-ish. Congrats to Eric and Bombard. See you guys next week for Poke Oh No. I won't be broadcasting on Thursday. Alex will. It'll be the SKs. You will see me in that race in the SKs. So, like I said, I'll see you guys next week.